Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. Welcome back. Yeah, we did a whole hour of that thing, though. For real. We live now.
Oh, okay.
Where's she at? Why she ain't here yet?
That's crazy.
Yeah. But yeah, it was getting good, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Oh man, that was getting good, good. Hey girl.
Hey,
Yeah. So yeah, go ahead. It's part two. Finish what you were saying?
girl, like I was saying, it's like, yeah, this is like, motherfuckers just don't understand. They don't get it. Like, they think women are the only one that be going through shit, but it be men too.
Yeah, it really do. Trust me, I know somebody that is going through it, and I know he is, because I don't even talk to him. We don't even talk much anymore.
Yeah.
But,
Be
okay.
like that.
So, now what about the man that has childhood issues? As far as certain things. And I mean, like, being SA.
And see, and that fucks a lot of men up in the long run too, because you got some men that fuck around and turn gay because of that shit. Because they feel like a woman ain't gonna never want them.
Mm, mm, yes. I don't see how, because nowadays, mm,
PTSD and just whatever you got, because you also got to think about it. Ain't no telling who could have sexually assaulted who, Lord,
just say SA.
who could have essayed them, and
Allegedly.
and
Hmm.
supposedly, but like supposedly you never know. It could have been a family member, close friend, whatever the case.
Hmm. Right. Right. Well, I know a lot of men have been essayed by women. Hmm.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure we all know someone that it's happened to. Like I got a close family friend who it happened to someone that she know.
Yeah, I have a close friend too, and a family member.
Mhm.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Hold on. Okay. But so, so the mama issues, daddy issues. What about the daddy issues? Because that sometimes trip me out. Like you grew up with your dad, but he didn't teach you how to respect women.
Mhm.
No, and because that also you got to understand, ain't no telling if daddy was really there majority of the time. Because you got a lot of households where with these men while they were growing up, daddy might have been there, but daddy was also in and out of jail, back and forth to prison.
At
Ain't no
another
telling.
lady house or at another
Yep.
lady house. Yeah.
Secret families that they don't know about, so there ain't really no telling what could have been there and what the daddy really was doing. You got some sons who daddy might have been there and might have only been devoted to taking care of you and your mama, married your mama, all kind of shit, whatnot. But hey, some of them learned how to be fucked up men towards they women because they had to grow up watching they daddy beat on their mama, and they did. That's what they want to blame it on. But at the end of the day, that should have, the way I look at it is that should have taught you how to be a better man, not
Yeah,
following
but
his
some might grow up as that's okay. Shit, they see she didn't leave. She's still
Mm-hmm.
here. She's still here. She
Yeah.
didn't change nothing about it. So then you grow up thinking that's okay. Oh, I could treat her like this and she's gonna stay. She's not gonna leave.
And then those men that are doing it thinking that it's okay, no, they not realizing it until they have a daughter or a son of their own, why the mama really staying.
Right.
Because as a victim of it myself, I went through that and I got asked a lot, why did you stay? I got kids. I don't believe in taking my kids out of from their father and them growing up without knowing who their daddy is.
I don't
Right.
believe in that either.
Yeah, and then you also got some women who are literally afraid of that to the fact to where the father be like, oh, if you leave and take my kid, this gonna happen. I'm gonna say F that kid, I'm not gonna be there no more. You got some men who are like that, so the woman is in fear of leaving, that if she leave, he's not gonna be there at all for the kids. Cause I went through it. I got told that if I left, he was either gonna say F me and my kids and just not be there for us at all, or that he was gonna off us.
Yeah. Well, I know. I know. My baby daddy said, "Oh, well, if you run off with my kid, then I might as well just not do nothing for her." I'm like, "What are you talking about? Like, you sound stupid." But it's just.
Yeah, it wasn't. I wasn't able to get away until he did the bull crap that he did and got my kids taken by CP. When my kids got taken by CPS, that was my way to get away.
So you think that was like a sign?
Yeah, because I later found out down the line that he was the one calling them and making the false reports on me anyways.
Oh wow.
He tried to make it seem like it was all the people I was hanging out with and chopping it up with, when all along it was him calling, giving false accusations of me, talking about I'm leaving my kids by themselves and doing drugs and stuff. Where I'm like, no.
Oh wow.
So I did what, as a young mother, because I was only 21 with 2 kids, a 1-year-old and a 4-month-old, I did what any young mother would do, and I called his sister, the closest family member out there at the time, when I lived in Fresno, and I was like, hey, come get your niece and nephew, because I can't see it in my heart for them to go through what I went through. So she came and got him. Of course, he got mad about that, and the first thing he did was talking about, let's have another one. No, I don't know what you think this is, but I'm gone.
Right. You know, it's crazy. I talked to my ignorant baby daddy. And you know that niggas had the nerve to say he want another one?
See? No. Nope.
Like, what?
You
What
barely.
do you mean? Are you serious right now? Like, wait a minute. You must think I want a regular ass life. Because there's no way in hell I'm finna have another one by you and go through the same shit again. No.
No, fuck, no.
No. Make me rich and I'll think about it.
Man.
I'll think about it.
Like, rest in peace to minds, but yeah, like, that man put me through hell. He put me through a lot. But again, like I said, some women do what they do and stay for the sake of the kids until they can find a way to break loose. And that happening to me and his sister getting my kids was my way to break away, and I couldn't thank God for a better opportunity, because at least I know my kids are somewhere safe.
Right. Okay. I get it. Because I was in something like that.
Yeah. Because then you also got to think, when it comes to that, like Tiana said, you got some women who are scared to leave, and then they get asked the questions of why they don't, but then they also got to deal with, oh, well, can't you just call family? Oh, trust me, I tried.
Everybody don't have family. Everybody ain't got somebody to call. We really sometimes only got us. So that's like me in the situation that I'm in. Like, I'm lucky to have a babysitter. And even my babysitter complains, even though they get paid.
Right.
Man, but like with me, like I said, I didn't want my kids to grow up how I grew up. I grew up in and out of foster care all my life. I lost my mother at the age of 11. I'm 31 years old. It's been 20 years since she's been gone.
I lost my mama at 18.
So with that being said, for me, I didn't have a mama that I could call. I barely knew my biological father, and even then, knowing him, I tried. I asked him before any of this crap ever happened to keep my kids, and the first thing that came out his mouth was money. Like, that's all he wanted my kids for, was for money. And I wasn't going to let that happen. So I took him with me.
Right. Yeah. I'm sorry to hear that. You know, both y'all lost your mothers. My condolences. Yeah. I know it's hard. But, you know, it's just hard being in a relationship like that. You don't know what to do.
No.
But that all brings us back down to the statement of staying down and staying loyal. Because there's really no telling what that man could be going through and what's causing him to go through all that. Like with me, with the relationship I'm in now, I know he got a lot of crap he going through. But I know he has his own ways of venting, so when he does it, I let him do him, and then when he's ready to talk, he'll come and talk.
Yeah, see, some men is not like that.
Mm-hmm. But you can't force, like, even for the ones that's not like that, you can't force it on them. The reason why they act the way they act is because you got some women who are out here trying too hard to be a good woman, and you're pressuring him. You're making him feel like he has no choice. When that man is just like with us women, when we're ready to talk, we will come and talk. When that man is ready to talk to you, he will come and talk to you. You can't force a person to do something that they're not ready to do at the time. That goes for both men and women.
Well, if you're not ready, then you don't be in a relationship. Because you're telling me you're ready to be in a relationship, but you're not ready for everything that comes with a relationship. Why are we in a relationship then? We're wasting each other's time, because I'm ready for everything that comes with it, the good and the bad, the hard and the easy times. And you're not ready for it because you're running from it, really.
But even with me, when he tries to talk to me, when I'm upset, I'll push him away and be like, bro, just leave me alone. When I'm ready to talk to you, I will come and talk to you. Because it might not be nothing about our relationship that's bothering me. It might be some outsider that's bothering me, or something with my family that's bothering me, that you might not possibly be able to help me with. I might have to handle it on my own. Like, when it comes to my family shit, I don't involve my man in my family shit.
Yeah, but he's supposed to be family too, though. What's the point of having a man if you feel like you have to go through certain situations by yourself? The point of having him around is to go through every situation together, no matter what it is. Because y'all are one. It's not you, it's not me, it's us.
Yeah, I hear you. But everybody has their own ways of dealing with their own personal problems. Like, that's just me. With the type of person that I am, that's just how it is. And I get it with him too. There'll be times where You might want to
I
be
know.
alone for a couple of hours. Okay, that's fine. Like now, his dumb ass is sitting outside laughing. I can hear him through the window.
Okay. All right. Well, I just get tired of these men like say this and that. You feel me? Trying to stand on something, but they not standing on it.
That's because they don't believe in the saying actions speak louder than words. A lot of men feel like their words should be enough for you to believe the shit that they're saying. No, I gotta see some action with it too.
That part. That part right there. That's the main word, action. You feel me? Because we be showing too much action.
But that boils back down to the way they grew up. Because there's certain things that a mother can teach a boy about being a man, but at the same time, he still needs that father figure there. And he probably didn't even have any uncles around growing up to be a father figure in his life. There's no telling. Or mama could have died at a young age and he was only raised by his daddy, but his daddy was a motherfucking player, so that's what he felt like that's what he, like Tiana said earlier, that's what he saw. That's what he grew up thinking was okay. Because you got some men who ain't even ready to be fathers and get stuck raising these kids because these mamas want to run out here being hoes.
Yeah. Most likely, yep. So, what do y'all think of all the shit that's going on in the streets right now?
That's crazy. Let me change your diaper. You can go. Let me change your diaper first. Let me change your diaper.
Honestly, I think it's sad. I think it's real sad because, again, back to the young people situation. Especially being out here in Bakersfield, I grew up at the age of 9, 10 years old, seeing young girls my age out here in the streets, nowhere to go. Parents left them, and
Yeah. Yeah, but most of them be leaving their parents, though.
mm-hmm.
You feel me?
I just feel like
I
it's
was
a
one.
sad situation because even for the ones that's almost in their adulthood, you got some kids who are like 15, 16, and they parents feel like them kids could possibly be honor roll students, straight A students, and because they parents feel like, oh, you got 3 more years till you grown, get out my house, and then you see these kids the next day. You see these kids, or a few months from now, you see these kids, and they sprung out or doing whatever it is that they're doing, and you trying to figure it out why. And then when you hear them talk, you're like, damn, if there was only a way I could help them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's why we'll talk that on the back end, but yeah, I understand that, you know what I'm saying? Because right now it's a lot of girls that's, trying to leave. They're a nightmare.
Mm-hmm.
They have nowhere to go and they need a place to go. Like, that's safe for them.
Because especially when it's about to be around that time where you're going to have a lot of these young girls about to get ready to emancipate out of foster care, group homes, all this good crap, orphanages, all this good crap. Them going to be the main targets that they're going to try to go after.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I know I was one of them. And the resources that I see out here today, I wish I had back in the day. I wish I even knew about back then.
Man, who you telling? I wish I had the knowledge too. What I know now. Back then. Motherfuckers wouldn't even be going through that shit.
Man.
But we ain't going through that shit. But some of these new booties, these new 16s or so-called 16s,
Man. Wannabes. That's what I call them.
wannabes, perpetrators, pretenders,
Fosters.
frauds.
Whatever you want to call it, you name it.
Yeah, it's just getting ridiculous out there, and it's not cool. It's not cool, I've seen a lot of shit change. A lot has changed. And it's not good. It's embarrassing. It makes me want to cry.
Dang.
It makes me want to cry, and this is a disgrace. This is blasphemous.
Blasphemy.
Like, for real.
Straight.
No, for real. It is. You understand what I be seeing when I drive down the street. And I be like, what? This is not how we was dressing.
Man. There was no dressing in a thong and a bikini top with some heels on at 6 o'clock in the morning while kids is walking to school. None of that.
Exactly. No, it was none of that. Like,
Oh, I remember that. You getting locked up.
Heck yeah, you getting locked up on that shit.
But now, it's like these new generations or these new generations and these ones coming from out of state, they don't care. They don't, like, there's no vets out here anymore to really enforce the dress codes.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Or you got these young ones these young 16s or wannabe 16s, like I said, whatever you want to call it, imposters, frauds. You got them when they really some gang banging motherfuckers, and you got them out here letting these bitches dress however they want to dress.
Mhm. Instead of dressing them.
Mhm. Instead of dressing them or learning the proper game themselves. You got these wannabe 16s out here that's just going off with these rappers that's supposed to be out here in the game, or these old 16s who's supposed to be out here in the game. You got them listening to them instead of paying for their game.
Mhm.
Like it's supposed to be.
Mhm. Yep. You're absolutely right. And it's fucked up because all the last of the dying breeds are gone.
Yeah.
It's
Like
sad.
at the end of the day, I'm gonna be real with you, and I don't give a rat's ass how anybody else may feel about it, but I feel like the only last real one that's possibly out there that's a rapper, but he still was a real 16 is Sugar Free.
Well, I mean,
He's the only one.
yeah.
Like Rollo the P, all them, I didn't hear about that man until I went to San Diego.
I miss listening to Rollo the P. I miss listening to Rollo the P. Shit. But, yeah. I mean, I heard of Rollo. You feel me? But I thought it was a joke.
Like that, what's this new one name? KT the Foreign? I like at this point I feel like you a hoe hustler because you just a wannabe 16 that's sitting here got bitches on the blade to pay for you to go hit the studio and do your music videos.
Oh, he one of them.
That's how I look at him, because you never, like, unlike Sugar Free and Rollo the P, they actually talk about when they had, like, how they got started. They actually talk about it. all he do is rap about it. And you know what they say about these new rappers? Majority of them ain't even went through the shit. They just rap about it just to get people to listen to their music.
Right. Yep. Yeah. Basically. Hold on real quick. But what you think, Tiana?
About what? I don't know. That's another topic right there too.
Let's talk about it.
I'm gonna keep like the rappers, whatever making me. I'm gonna keep all that shit out of it because I feel like a pimp job is, or a 16 job, that shit is nonstop. So it's kind of hard to fit anything else in it that's not really
Exactly.
benefiting anything
Yep.
other than getting you some fame,
That's
Just like with that
getting your
game
name
banging.
out there. Cause you feel me, I'll be mad as fuck if I'm out here paying a rapper and all I'm paying for is studio time and
yeah.
videos.
Yep. And I understand that.
Or for
Understand
you
that
to go
real
get
much.
yourself some nice jewelry and nice and grills and all this crap and yeah, no.
Like, no, like, the fact we doing this to elevate, and we not elevating to look good. We elevating to really get somewhere in life. To
Man.
really sit high on motherfuckers and contribute when we get there. Like,
Yeah.
you know, we got goals, and people really don't have goals, and if they do, they really small-minded about the goals that they have. Like,
Yeah.
think outside the box real quick. Open
But
your
see,
mind to some new
that goes back
shit.
to like you were saying the other day when we was talking, Naomi. That goes back to paying for some actual game because back then, when a girl got knocked back then, when we got knocked back then, they actually sat us down and they asked us our
Yeah.
goals.
Yep.
Yeah,
They
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 sure
do.
don't do that.
did.
They
They sure
they
did.
turned it
You ain't lying
into like, oh,
about
you're gonna
that.
make this much. Yeah. Now it's just now I'm gonna interview
Whoever make
you
the
to
most
become
money,
a
that's who
bigger
they fucking with.
piece.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
or
man.
even with the
Whack
girls
ass
now, they're
shit.
not trying to go and do an interview with a
Oh,
with
he
a.
look good and his dick big, so I'm gonna pay him.
That's
Right.
what they
Like,
want. It ain't
Oh, he
about
got a
his
nice car. I
mindset and
like
what he
that
can
car. I'm
really do
gonna
to
ride with
elevate
him, so
you.
I'm gonna pay him.
they
Yeah,
ain't, no.
like a lot of them really is they're what's the word I'm looking for? Stigmatized.
Yep,
Mhm.
that's the word.
That's what they are to the point to where, like I said, back when I was doing it, I really went after the mindset. What can you do for me that I can't do for myself? How quick can you help
Exactly.
me get a spot that I can't, to where I can't do it on my own?
Exactly.
That's what I wanted. I got kids, and then you got some of these 16s out here that don't even want to deal with a female with kids.
Mhm.
I'm a package deal, honey. You can't deal with me and the fact that I got kids, then honey, you can kick rocks. I can do that by myself.
That part.
Right.
Part right there. Really, that part right
Hell, I did it for 7 years. I did it from the age of 20 on up to 27. I didn't get my first folks. I didn't start paying my first folks until I was about 27, 28 years old.
there. That part. I mean, and I didn't start paying my first folks until I was like 21. My turnout folks, actually. Yeah. That's, Anyway, gonna shit. We're 30 minutes in. Okay, okay.
Mhm.
So, anything you want to close?
No, y'all pretty much summed it up.
You said what?
Said no, that pretty much summed it up.
Sums it up for today, for tonight. Okay, okay. Anything you want to close, Yasmin?
No, like she said, that pretty much sums it up.
Okay. All right. So, Thank you for joining us tonight. There will be more episodes coming every Tuesday at 10 p.m. And there will be more. So stay tuned for next time. Bad and Bougie Podcast. The Bougie Podcast. And we out.
Outie.
Bye.
This is me.